Hi everyone. So I was thinking about what's the best way to make a SaaS, like what's the fastest way to do it, and what's the best technology that you are going to face the least resistance against. So, so if you're using vibe coding apps and there is no competition on that part, like you can use Lovable or V0, though I feel compared to all of those, V0 and Replit are really good. So you can use those two. But if you are going for a custom application, then we can use what I recommend from here. So first we can take a look at Next.js. Obviously, it's a full stack framework, gives you front end, back end, has a file based routing. So this is really good. But you might this might not be the best use case for you because it runs on edge functions. They have a node runtime in Canary version, but right now it's not out. So you can try this. It's a really good application. Sorry, really good framework. And all the crazy stuff are here, React server components and all. But I don't think you should basically use all of it unless you know it. If you know it, that's good. Go ahead and use it. Now this is for the front end and back end. If you don't want to use this as the back end, you can use Express.js as the back end. And that's also a really good option, a really popular one. It's so popular that you will always find solution for your issues. Now let's go with authentication. So people usually recommend NextAuth with Next.js. So NextAuth has now been renamed to Auth.js. So people usually recommend those, but I'm never going to recommend that. I would say you should use Auth.js. It is way better, and I can guarantee you are going to face so many problems with Auth.js that it is going to be incomprehensible and eat so much of your time. You can see here, it's a really good one. So it lives in your database. It's not like Clerk that user data lives on their platform. No, it lives on your platform, and you have the control over it. They have a bunch of plugins here. You can see. I think almost all of the use cases are covered here. Also has integration with Stripe, Polar, Autumn Billing, Dodo Payments, multiple plugins, open source community, and admin API key MCP organizations. And now they're also going to launch Bedrock platform. So all of these are really good stuff. Recommended. Now let's go with. So this is the two main parts. Now to host your database, I would say use Neon. Let us see. Search Neon here and the first one. Now why Neon? First of all, it's free. Let's just see the pricing here. You can see for 10 projects 0.5 GB. So to start out, it's free. So I would 100% say use Neon. It has a bunch of more features, but definitely this one because it's going to be so easy to use and basically no issues to handle these things. Vercel also used to have their own Postgres instance, but they don't anymore. They now use this Neon as the provider. So this is a really good one. They have I would recommend 99% of the time this is what you should use unless and until you're going to use a KV store. And then when it comes to hosting your application, so I would say if you don't need storage and queues, then you can go with Vercel because Vercel also has storage, but I think Vercel as a platform gets really expensive really fast since it's a serverless platform. You can also get a huge bill, and I mean, it can become very expensive. So if you have storage like S3, something like S3, then you can go with AWS, but it is very hard to work with. You can also go with Cloudflare because it is cheaper compared to S3 because S3 charges you an egress fee, which means basically that any input or output data bandwidth will be charged, not the same with Cloudflare R2. Now, these are the features of benefits of using Cloudflare R2. Though I would say start with Vercel to because it's just really easy to get started with Next.js and Vercel. So definitely start with Vercel, and as you need or as you scale, you can go ahead and use these other platforms. So now what's next for sending email? Definitely try out resend. There is no competition. 3,000 free emails, and they also have uh, a lot more features. You can see. Let me just open it up in a incognito tab. You can see it has, yeah, email for developers and all, but at the pricing it's 3,000 free emails, which is a lot to just start out. 3,000 email per month. I don't think you're going to get to this limit anytime soon. So this is great. And it also has a service new.email. That's also really good, just because it makes email templates for you. So that use case is also handled by use by this platform, new.email. So I think overall these are the most basic things you will need, and I don't think you need any other starting point. Yeah, definitely you can use for analytics. You can use Posthog. It's also free. I would say 100% free, because they say that around 95 or 97% of the companies using Posthog are not paying them. They are on the free version. So I guess I would say we are not going to be above those 97% of the companies. So okay, 90% of the companies use Postdoc for free. So I'm pretty sure that we will also use it for free only. No issues on that part. And they have a bunch of features which is going to be really useful. Analytics, feature flags, session replays. This is a must to find out the bugs and how to recreate them. A really cool platform. So, and this also has passkeys, so which is really good. The better auth also has passkeys, which is really convenient for the user. So this is the tech stack I would always recommend you to use. I don't think there is anything else you need, and it just usually works pretty well. What I have seen, I have built multiple apps with this, and I think we can name this tech stack also something. But yeah, thank you.